What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Common Sense and Logic.
Welcome back, YouTube. I'm Caesar.
I'm Ronnie, and here we go with video number 2.
Yes, sir.
In regards to last week's events, major events were that we went back to the moon or around the moon.
Correct. We talked about that.
We just talked about
something
that.
else happened on April Fool's too, right?
Yep.
April 1st.
April 1st, we had Trump come out and give a small speech. I think it was less than 20 minutes in regards to the war in Iran.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I didn't see it, but I saw today's speech.
Okay.
And I'm sure he touched on a lot of the same issues.
So to recap on the speech that he made last Wednesday, April 1st, it was less than 20 minutes. The key points that I took from it was that he pointed out that the timelines of all the other wars versus this one.
The length, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it makes sense that he pointed that out because the Democrats and liberals are crying about how long this one's taking, which hasn't even been a month yet.
Yeah, it's been no time.
And like he mentioned, he pointed out
they're gonna complain about everything.
Yeah, all the other wars have taken years, and the other key point is that he talked about how much Obama and Biden gave to Iran, and in between those two, they gave billions away.
For the Iran nuclear weapons deal, I think something like that, right?
They gave them money, and they don't even know why, for what purpose. I mean, there's only one conclusion to that.
Well, it's to build weapons
to weaponize them.
He chose Iran over. I'm talking about Obama. He chose Iran over Israel to give money to, and he chose. Nobody knows why he chose them, but
so a lot of people are saying that supposedly this is money that the U.S. owes Iran.
Okay.
I'm not sure how is that coming about.
Right.
I'm not too familiar with that, so if you guys could point that out to me, let me know. But common sense and logic, even if we owe them money, how is that possible? What is it that we got from them? I've never heard anything getting something from Iran, so
yeah, I mean the only thing I can think of is oil. What else is he gonna have to offer? But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but to give them pallets of money just like that, like is that the way you do business? Like, I mean, this was reality. They actually gave him pallets of, like Trump said, green money. That's not the way you do business, man.
No, and my understanding was they were giving him money to build weapons, to help them with their weapons program. I don't know why, but that's what I heard. But
yeah, but that's Obama and Biden. Yeah. So I'm glad that he did those two. He pointed out those two things. A lot of people maybe missed it, but for the liberals and Democrats, that's what they cry about: the money and the time that they're putting into this war. They're setting aside what the people from Iran, the citizens from Iran,
what they've
are
been
celebrating,
and what they've been doing for 47 years, I guess, in 1979.
Yeah, so
when the Ayatollah took over.
Exactly. They're trying to forget and push aside all the suppression that they have been under, and so Trump is now relieving that and hopefully gives them their freedom, which they are celebrating, and we've seen that.
Right. The people have been asking for freedom for a long time. They're tired of living under that regime, the regime with the Ayatollahs, man. They can't do anything,
no other president. They all talk about it, but no other president
is
there to do something.
All the other presidents agreed. Even the Democrats have agreed that Iran should never have nuclear weapons. It's only they forgot about that. It's only they're saying the opposite, But there's videos showing Bill Clinton talking about it, Obama talking about it. I don't know about Obama, but all the previous presidents.
Well, he did too, because remember he was talking about the red line. Don't cross the red line, and they were stomping down line, and he still wouldn't do anything about it because that's so much of a.
They all talked about it, but nobody ever did anything.
Yeah, so now Trump is doing something about it, and all the Democrats and liberals are against it. But that's common sense and logic, folks. If you look at everything that Trump has done, that's something that the Democrats and liberals have promised to do, and Trump is the only one that's doing it.
Right. And this is how bad it is in Iran right now. All the bombs are hitting Iran that the U.S. is doing, and the people are still asking the U.S. to keep on bombing. That's how much
they want it.
Yeah, they're risking their lives. They're saying, no, keep on bombing,
because they want their freedom.
Because they want their freedom. That's how bad it's been out there, man, as far as the oppressive regime that's been out there,
But
controlling everybody.
liberals and Democrats want to dismiss that
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
They dismiss all the celebrations that we saw all around the world, not
Yeah.
only in the U.S., not only in Iran, but all around the world. They're celebrating what Trump is doing in the military. So, I mean, these guys, the Iranian people are doing their part.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen some videos. I don't know how authentic they are, but I seen some videos in Iran where, because 2 of the U.S. planes got shot down this past week,
Weekend, over the weekend,
and
on
then
Thursday, I believe. Yeah.
the pilots ejected, and I think they found one real quick, and then another one was missing for a while.
Couple days.
But they were showing videos from Iran, from the people, ground level, supposedly blocking the Iranian military, the ones that were trying to get to the U.S.
To the
pilot.
end, yeah.
So to do
So
whatever
they were
need to
helping
do.
them. Yeah, they're trying to do something, block them.
So they were blocking them, preventing them from getting to the U.S. pilot.
Right.
So if that's authentic, those videos are authentic, that should tell you a lot, that they're willing to risk their lives.
Oh, yeah.
Not only to block them, but also even to film those things.
Yeah.
Because they don't have that freedom. They go after those people.
By them saying, to keep on bombing, and the bombing's happening around where they live, for them to say that to keep on bombing, that's how much they want to get out of where the state that they're currently in, where they have no rights.
And like you said, it's happening in their neighborhoods,
Yeah.
right? Regular neighborhoods. But why? Because those guys over there, like we said in previous videos, and everybody knows it, they hide behind innocent people.
Right.
That's schools, hospitals. Because if they put, like, a tank there by the school, they think that nobody else is going to go ahead and bomb them because they don't want to risk the lives of the little kids around them or whatever you have. That's why they do that. But a lot of liberals and Democrats, the Democrats and the government, they know this. But they dismiss it, they lie about it. The liberals, I don't know how you guys don't know this. It's out there. And they're in complete denial too.
No, that's it.
They only listen to whatever they're being fed from the Democrats. But here's the other thing, that liberals and Democrats are bitching about how much money this is all taking. But what they're forgetting, dude, is what happened when Biden was there and when he left all the U.S. Equipment over there. When he pulled out. What happened?
Millions.
He left billions.
Billions, yeah.
He did. That's how they're well equipped right now, because all that military equipment that he left behind, they took all that.
Yeah.
They didn't get rid of it.
Not only that, I mean, they don't mention it. Right now, they don't bitch about that.
No, because again, maybe
when
liberals
about money.
Maybe
when about money.
liberals are that ignorant that they don't know about things like that, or they're complete denial. But he left not only U.S. men to die there, but they left a lot of equipment there.
Right.
Tanks, planes, you name it. So, the Iranian, I told they have a lot of weaponry.
From what was left over, correct? No, it's just a strong army, military that they have, but obviously it doesn't compare to the U.S. military, the might of the U.S. military. And, I mean, basically, Trump is showing some mercy, It could just be wiped out, but he doesn't want to do that, because
he's being very, very patient with his people, because they're lying also. They're saying, I mean, the news media, how do they know? They keep saying that there's no talks about any deal. They don't know.
Yeah,
that.
they don't know. They don't know
that.
And it's not like they're gonna Trump and his administration is gonna reveal what they're talking about.
We don't know. They're saying we don't know. One day they're saying, okay, let's talk about some kind of plan, and then the next day they're saying, no, we're not gonna do anything. The war is not a simple thing, and everybody wants everybody. All the liberals and Democrats, they want Trump to come out and say, okay, we're gonna fight from this time to this time. You can't do that, man.
No, it's.
I mean, you give me a time frame of all the other wars, just like Trump mentioned, they're not all the same.
Yeah.
So it's going to take some time. How long? We just don't know. That depends on all those people in Iran.
But what's important is it's for the best. They're doing it for the best. I mean, for the Iranian people, for just the world in general. We couldn't have Iran, the number one terrorist regime, and the using their proxies to kill American military too throughout the years. We can't have them having those weapons.
If not now, when?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, liberals and Democrats, you guys have
Well-
no common sense and logic at all.
Well, you saw what happened when it started, when the war started, that Iran started bombing their neighbors from the missiles that they had. Imagine if they had actually nuclear weapons where they could have obliterated. They would have just been bombing all the countries around them, like,
And that,
without any regard.
and
You know?
believe it or not, that's what they want.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they want. I mean, they have people here in the U.S. and everywhere else around the world that have the same belief system as they do, the Ayatollah. So they everybody has to be careful with those people that are within those countries too now,
Right.
because at any given point they could become kamikazes, dude.
Mhm.
You know, so and it has happened. We've seen it.
Oh yeah.
So
suicide bombers and everything too.
right, all for their belief, all because they follow.
99 virgins are waiting them. Is it 99 virgins?
I don't know, but that's what's happening right now. And he gave a good speech. Trump did last Wednesday, and I think he had another one yesterday, Easter Sunday.
He had one today as well.
And I haven't heard the one he gave yesterday, but I heard that it was pretty bad.
Okay.
He was cussing and stuff. So,
Was he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't heard it, but that's what I heard. And where I get my information from, it's pretty solid. So, but yeah, I heard that he was cussing and all that. So, I guess he said that I think this Tuesday there's no deal that he's gonna go ahead and wipe them out.
Okay.
We're gonna see how true that is. And again, he's patient. He might get someone else. You say, hey, let's just don't do anything. Let's talk about it. Let's sit down and talk about it. Because these guys are all about playing games, right? They're buying a lot of time, right? So they're willing to say and do whatever it takes to buy another day, another week, another month, another year, because that gives them time to get reset.
Right.
So,
Right. And yeah, Trump, the last thing he wants to do is like take out their power plants because it affects civilians. It affects civilians, but ultimately it's gonna happen. He gave them an ultimatum. That's the only way to do it, really. But he doesn't want to take out power plants where it's gonna affect the electricity of the civilians out there and what have you. And also, not only that, once the war is over, it'll take a lot of money to rebuild those power plants if he just takes out those vital facilities.
Right.
Especially if the U.S. is helping to rebuild that nation, it's just going to take more money. So
More money, yeah.
he's doing his best. He's, like you said, he's being very patient, not to do that. But in the end, sometimes it just has to be done for the greater good.
Yeah. So that's about it, man. Oh, another thing I want to talk about: the Democrats and liberals, they keep crying about the gas prices.
Okay.
And again, we'll bring it back up. Here in California,
Yeah.
it really has nothing too much to do with the war. It's all Newsom's policies. Okay, that's what's driving up those prices. We're about what, $7-8?
I think like 25% goes to state taxes for sure, but it's way higher than the national average.
If you don't believe us and you don't want to do too much of a research to it, because it looks like liberals and Democrats don't like to do that, Channel 2 surprisingly had a segment on that yesterday.
Okay.
And they broke it down pretty good, man.
Yeah. What did he say?
Where all the money, why all this taxes.
Okay.
And if you want to find out the truth, go check that out. Channel 2, CBS. Check them out. They did a segment yesterday on why the gas prices gone up. Not because of the war.
Yeah, it's a known fact that California is just ridiculous taxes, state taxes, and the prices of everything is a lot higher than the national average. Why you guys don't want to believe it, I don't know. I mean, like I said, they don't want to do the research, or they're in denial. But I mean, if
No common sense and logic, man.
to me, it's like it's known. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
California's high with everything, price wise.
Yeah. So that's it, man. Anything else you got on?
I think that's it.
All right. So we're going to call it a day. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys could give us some feedback, leave some comments, some likes,
Yes,
share
sir.
it with others.
What do you guys think? Just give us feedback, comments, like you said. What do you guys think of what we spoke about today, and the war in Iran?
Yeah.
With Iran.
All right, folks. Thank you so much. Remember, common sense and logic. If you have it, use it. If you don't,
Come on back. We'll help you find it.
that's right.